What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we broadcast simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and in the multiverse. That is right. You can watch this amazing podcast in virtual reality D in your VR headset. But if you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us later on your favorite podcast platform of choice. But D, if you watch us later, you cannot win live and you cannot enjoy this VR goodness live. And we have tons of stuff to give away tonight, D. I opened up the cookie jar and I pulled out all of the good cookies to give away tonight. And we got some bangers. We got some bangers, D. Definitely got some bangers. But before we go any further, let me introduce my partner from the great Canadian Northwest. D, you from Canada?
Canada?
Are you from Canada? Are you from Canada? The man who just spent 5,000 Canadian dollars on a Quest Pro. The Canadian dollar is worth nothing, bro. It's like, D, 5,000. The Quest is 1,500 American dollars, 5,000 Canadian, I think it is, or 10,000 Canadian dollars. It's like a peso, basically. It might as well be a peso. It's worthless. It's worthless. The Canadian Ned Flanders impersonator himself, Todd Jackson, cannot be here tonight, guys. Right before the show, he had an emergency he had to take care of, and we'll say, nope worries, Todd. We got you covered because we've got Chinatown D. What's up, D?
What's going on?
See, D, you get to step in before you take your little kind of hiatus. You get to come in and co-host, so it's kind of cool.
I had to kick Todd out, man. I had to take the spotlight.
Yeah, I mean, do we really need Todd? I mean,
yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Do we really?
Do you want to go through this stress every week without him producing?
I hate producing this show. I've come to the conclusion that I don't really like doing a podcast. I like talking, D. I just like to talk. Yeah, I don't like to actually do any work when the podcast. Like when I actually have to do the work on the podcast, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So you may have to start producing the show, or we got to make sure Todd's here all the time.
Okay.
But anyway, we have a really cool show for you guys tonight. We have some couple of amazing people from the Virtual Athletics League here to talk a little bit about this New Realities event that's going to be happening in Salt Lake City, Utah, coming up November, if I'm remembering correctly, November 2nd through the 5th. If I'm remembering that correctly, and we're going to talk that tonight, and we've got some cool stuff to talk about tonight because we've got some announcements of some people that are going to be there and some games that are going to be there, and I'm really excited to do that. We're going to talk to them in a minute. But D, we also have some really killer stuff to give away tonight. Like I said, we
give away stuff on this show.
We emptied the vault, D. No, we didn't really empty the vault, but we got some cool stuff. We're gonna give away a Steam key to Walking Dead Saints and Sinners in honor of Saints and Sinners going to be at the Val New Realities event. So we're gonna do that. Also, another game that's going to be represented there is Walkabout Minigolf. So we're going to give away a key to Walkabout Minigolf tonight. I actually played a little Synth Riders this week, D. So I had a little itch to give away a Synth Riders key. So I figured we'd give away a Synth Riders key tonight.
It's a good game, man. It's
pretty much, right? Pretty good, right? And probably one of the biggest parts of this of the New Realities event or New Reality event hosted by Val is that they're going to be doing some Among Us live streaming there in VR, and I'm going to give away a key to Among Us tonight. Oh. How am I going to do that? You say the game's not yet? Well, I'll just buy you a key the day it releases. So whoever wins, I'll buy you a key that morning, and I'll just send it to you because I can do that. We're also going to give away D. I have something special to give away. Here, let me grab it. Hang on. Let me grab it.
Oh.
So Kiwi sends me stuff all the time, right? They're like, "Hey, will you check this out for us?" So they sent me one of these bad boys, D. This is the new new Elite audio strap with the headphones, and they send me way too many of these all the time. So I'm gonna give them away. I just can't use them all, D. I can't. What am I gonna do with them? I only have a couple. I only have like one headset. I actually have a lot of headsets, but I can't. I don't want to have more than one headset. So I got one of these bad boys, brand new in the box. We're gonna give this away tonight. It's the new Kiwi Elite audio strap with the microphone or with the headphones. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
We got a video coming with that. Todd has a video that he's gonna drop, and we're gonna give that one away too, just to the patrons though. We have one we're gonna give away just to the patrons next week, D, and then we have one we're gonna give away tonight. Man, that's a lot of stuff, D. How dare you? How dare you give that much of my stuff away?
Hey, you gave me the keys to and
We opened up the
I
vault and
took it.
you
Exactly.
went and grabbed everything.
Shook it.
I know. Good for you. Good for you, giveaway. D, let's say hello to the amazing people that we have in chat because I'd love to get Nate and Hala in here and start talking some virtual athletics league info. So let's do this. Let's talk to Echo into the Future is here. It says my wife. I don't know why he said that, but okay. Technological glitch is here. Echo into the Future is here. We have, let's say hi to Michelle B, Ryan Brannon, Bluebell, Mr. Tasselhoff, Mickey Burr is here. Heather Smith. She says, I usually watch with Echo in, decided to log in myself. Amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you for logging in yourself, Heather. We have, let's see. Did I say Tass? Tass is here. We have a Karina Stimpson sighting. What is up, Karina? How are you doing? Chi-Town D is saying hi to everybody. Let's see. Chatty is
Thank you.
Traveling Man 3775. Paul Fennessy, Hussein X, Orland Hooper. D, do you got the thing? Do you got the drop?
Orland Hooper's jacked, yo.
I may want that to be the new one, D. I may have to record that and have that be the new Orland Hooper
I'll
drop.
do it again for you, Mash. I'll do it.
Yeah. Sweet. Because Orland Hooper is jacked, yo.
Yo.
Let's see who else we have. We have a Facebook user here. I'm sorry, I cannot see who that is in Facebook, but we have Daniel Kaz is here. He says, hi all. PDX VR is here. Awesome Tatum. Brian Houghton Jr. We have another Facebook user. We have VR Spry Guy. Let's see who else. Another. Wow, we got a lot of people on Facebook tonight, D. We have a Michelle Dillon sighting. Hey, Michelle Dillon, how are you doing? Define Tech, Hussein X, Christopher Snyder. Wow. Where is Todd? Asks the Facebook user. Todd had to step away. He had an emergency he had to take care of, but I'm sure everything will be good, and he'll be back next week. Troy Gillis is here. What is going on, Troy Gillis? How are you doing? Kyle Kitchings is here. No, he's Kyle Kitchings Pro D for the Quest Pro.
Oh.
We're gonna talk a little Quest Pro later. Because we got to talk and see if I don't think I'm going to order one, D. I don't think I'm getting a Quest Pro. I just don't think.
Do it.
I don't think I can do it, D.
Oh, you can, but
I can, but I don't think I'm gonna. Michelle B says Oprah Mash. Yeah, you get a key, and you get a key, and you get an Elite strap and audio strap. No spam in the kitchen. Nick Thompson is here. Christopher Snyder, I think I said. Jungle Juice is here. Says hi all. Onakazi is here. You're not late, Onakazi. You are right on time. Diane Abron is here. She says, hey, I want that. You have a good chance to get it. All you got to do is be here and say something in chat, and D will get you on the wheel. Aylin Kara is here. Tycho Tech, what is going on? Ty, how are you doing, man? Sadly, it's Bradley is here. What is up, Bradley? How are you doing, man? Brad had some cool stuff on the Deckard. I watched a video the other day. Was it yesterday? It was either like early this morning or it was yesterday. I don't remember when it would drop, but more cool information from Brad. Let's see who else was here. We had another Facebook user says, I'm here. Unfortunately, I can't have everything open tonight, guys, like normal, because I'm trying to reproduce the show with, I'm trying to do Todd's job, my job. It's not good. Let's see. Who else do we have here? I want to make sure. Big Cardi B is here, and I think that is going to round us out. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Chris Oakes just slid in. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. Guys, we're gonna have a really good show tonight. Again, we're gonna talk to Nate and Hala from Val here in a second. But then we're gonna talk a little bit of Airbridge. We're gonna talk a little bit of the Soundcore Earbuds, Half-Life VR mod on Steam, Pico 4, the Enterprise Edition. We're gonna talk a little bit about Pico 4 launching outside, not launching outside of China. And then we're going to talk Moss Book 2 hitting Steam today, too. So we've got some cool stuff to talk about. But before we go any further, I definitely want to bring in these two amazing people. And we're going to bring in Nate McComb. How are you doing, Nate?
Oh, I'm doing just well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. We got you. Sounds real good.
All right, Eric, I got to say, I sympathize with you about the no producer thing. Having worked in radio in a previous career,
it's terrible.
I know exactly how difficult that is to produce and run. So props to you.
Yeah, you know what? When you're the producer and you're trying to keep the show on its rails, it's just too tough, because what happens is I end up trying to produce a part of it and I lose track of what I'm doing, and all of a sudden you'll hear me go,
Oh, it's
What's
so
next?
difficult.
And that happens a lot to me. So, I gotta have Todd running the show so I can keep things kind of running smoothly so we don't have dead air. Like, where do we go next?
Oh yeah.
But I want to talk to you about your radio stuff here in a minute too. But let's bring in Hala. I want to say hi to Hala. I don't want to leave her over there by herself. Hala, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
Very well. We're so excited to have you guys here. Before we go any further, let's do this. Let's have you guys, Nate, why don't you go first? Introduce yourself to the Q2C family here. Let them know who you are, a little bit about yourself, and then what you do for Val.
Yeah, for sure. So my name is Nate McCollum. I go by Vanlin online, as you can probably guess from my name here. I'm the developer relations marketing specialist here. Basically, our CEO says do something, and I'm the one that's in charge of getting it done. So that's the easiest
Nice.
way to describe it. But yeah, I came into Val during our first big event, and been here for about 2 years now. And honestly, I couldn't imagine a better job for me. So
Exciting times, right? Like you said,
oh, very.
you came from radio, and now you're into virtual reality. So it's like
Yeah.
a bit of a jump.
Yeah, I went from the really exciting, burgeoning, ever expanding and growing field of talk radio into into the slow-paced world of VR.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird. It's got to be a weird transition for you, but and then to where you get to a point where you're in VR. It's still a young industry, and like everything is so new and fresh, and it's got to be just a weird thing where you get like kind of talk radio can be a little dusty, a little old, and then here everything's kind of a little bit new, but a little bit crazy new too, right?
Well, the funny thing was that like actually our one of the people in the station, he was huge into VR as well because like I got a PSVR while I was still
Wow.
working there, and like I brought it there and I had like some of the hosts try it for their social media stuff. But yeah, like Ryan and I would just chat. This was different Ryan, but yeah, him and I would just chat VR all the time. Like he had a Vive at home and stuff, so it's like it there was still a presence there, but I was very much the odd man out with like with actually wanting to do VR of any sort. So.
Yeah.
But
No, that's good.
that's a whole different chapter of my life. That's pre-COVID Nate. So
We all had that chapter pre-COVID, pre-COVID everything. But let's say hi to Hala. Hala, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for Val?
Yeah, hey, I'm Hala, or Hala Bay is my username. I am Val's esports specialist, so I run our tournaments, write the rules, do all that stuff, and then I'm also kind of our social media manager, Discord moderator. So if you're in any of the Val Discords, you probably get pings from me all the time. I have a little Junimo profile picture, so stop by and say hi. I love hanging out with you guys. But yeah, so that's me. I do a lot of the Discord moderation stuff. I've been with Val for it's actually my 10-month anniversary with Val today. So
Nice.
congratulations
Yep.
to myself. But yeah,
That's going to be a gold watch in VR years, 10 months.
It's
You're
gotta
going to
be.
a gold watch.
It's gotta be.
if that's gonna be a gold watch, then what do you get at like the 60-year retirement thing? Because that's 2 years you haven't earned that.
Yeah, I want to see where we are in VR in 60 years when you retire.
We're gonna be
We're in the
holodecks, man.
holodeck. Exactly.
Yeah, VR is not gonna be a thing. It's gonna be holodecks. No face mask or anything.
Oh no, yeah, complete brain control interface, and Lord Gaben is 500 years old, and
Skynet.
yeah, exactly.
We're gonna belong to Skynet. So.
Yep, absolutely. So, guys, tell us a little bit because there may be some people here watching or watching later that don't know, Val or don't know what Val is, and Val is short for Virtual Athletics League. So, tell us a little bit about Val and what you guys do there at Val.
Yeah, so I can give you like the real quick Reader's Digest version of the company history if you want. We started as a VR arcade here in Salt Lake City in like 2016. Got a little bit of investor money from this group called Boost VC, and like very shortly after that, our CEO met the developers for Beat Saber at GDC before they'd ever sold a single copy of the game. And it's crazy to think about it with where they are now, but at this point in time they couldn't afford a booth at GDC. They were demoing it at an offsite nightclub where the air conditioners are broken, so it was just covered in sweat. No one wanted to get in. And he talked to them about like, hey, have you ever thought about doing a tournament? You've got great leaderboard integration. And very long story short, we organized the first ever and only ever, as far as I'm aware, LBE Beat Saber tournament. Which when we went to press, we were expecting about 50 arcades, optimistically, and it ended up being about 168 across 24 countries. So, it was this huge success. and maybe this is just me, but I'd like to stroke our ego a little bit and think that we helped get Beat Saber to that point. Maybe just you give us a little
Hey.
kickback, just saying. But
I don't think that's gonna Beat Games is like, who?
yeah, no, they probably don't remember us at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, but we got noticed by Oculus, HP, HTC. After that, we did tournaments for Archangel, Hellfire, Tower Tag. At the beginning of 2020, we actually beat out ESL for the contract to roll at Pistol Whip. But
Nice.
COVID, VR Arcade, not a good match, and so we ended up having to change our business model. We started doing basically online only events where we started with our Fit Summit. We did a lot of our winter and summer games. After that, we do a lot of influencer marketing and stuff now. And because the world has come out of the deadliest part of a pandemic, and we can finally start doing in-person stuff again, that's what we're doing. So Hala, do you want to add anything to that? Or
yeah, I was just gonna say esports is great, and how you were saying you make the rules for esports. So tell us a little bit about your role with it with the esports events and how you work with that.
Yeah. So something I've noticed, like I come definitely from a 2D gaming background. Like I was on my college's like Valorant competitive team. And so I'm really used to like that kind of traditional esports. But I noticed in VR, like there's a lot of games that maybe don't fit that, but people love like all sorts of games. Everything's really unique. And so the first Winter Games that I was here for, that was earlier this year. And we had some unique tournaments. We had like a real VR fishing tournament that,
That's
I
cool.
really liked that game, after getting to try it out. We had a Loco Dojo Unleashed tournament, things like that. And so I think that that's a really cool aspect of the VR community is that there's so many unique games that people still want to be competitive in. And so kind of my job and alongside Nate and some of our other team members is I work with them to figure out how are we going to make a tournament for a fishing game? How are we going to make a tournament for, in the case of the event that we have coming up, a roller coaster game? And sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's always really fun. And so I kind of come up with the format, the rules, deal with, scoring, if anyone has an issue with the rules, all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And that's how I kind of got into the Discord moderator role, is that, I was dealing with our players so much that I just kept dealing with our players, and I get to hang out with everyone, get their feedback and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close community too, right? So you get a lot of the
Oh
same
yeah,
returning players
yeah.
that do these things. So you kind of build a relationship with some of these players, right?
Yeah, we
absolutely.
know. I mean, we've got Pesky, as that
Oh, I
everyone
love
knows.
Pesky. Yeah.
Oh gosh, the guy from Germany whose name I'm blanking on right now.
Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi. Okay, I'm like I know. So we've got Mimi. We've got
Yeah.
Nugget and a few other people that are just there all over. Fathead's another one that we usually rely on for like rule writing and stuff, and so we've got a
And
pretty
then
tight knit community. So
oh yeah, for sure. And we broke into Rec Room this year and had some Rec Room tournaments. And so we were getting all sorts of the Rec Room community out, and they love razzing me in the Discord. Oh my goodness. But it's fun. Love hanging out with them.
Yeah. So now most of your esport events have been pretty much virtual so far, right? Like nothing in the nothing together where everybody's in one space doing it. Is that something you guys want to focus on trying to do more of now that we've kind of like post COVID and people are getting back together again?
So I know that that's a big focus of our CEO is he wants to push, VR esports to be a more in-person thing. I think the reality of it is that there's always going to have to be an online element to it. It's going to be hard to just do like solely at home, but I do think that's something that we're going to be focusing on in the future. Kind of just dependent on how how it goes next week or in 2 weeks. So
Yeah. They can be fun events. Like I've actually
oh,
just did one of my first time I've ever done one, any kind of esport event. I just did one, and it was very intense, and I had a lot of fun watching it live. I mean, you're basically just watching people play inside of a VR headset, but it's still compelling, right? It's still
oh yeah.
really cool to see them, on a stage doing it, something like that. So, I can see the draw of both. But even if you could televise it in some way, or people could watch it from inside a VR headset or something like that, that would be kind of cool.
So is something kind of similar along those lines that we did back at, when I first started here, because like I said, I came on during our first big event. We actually did like a speed run tournament for Until You Fall, where we had the three finalists all in mixed reality gear.
Nice.
Yeah, and so I mean, we had one guy that was in just like this complete blue suit, and I kept thinking Eiffel 65 as I'm sitting there, which I know I'm dating myself as a '90s kid with that,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was. I mean, it was really cool because you saw the mixed reality. You got to see them really actually go through, and you felt like you were there. So it was. I'd love to start seeing more and more of that. It just the setup for that is it's not quite to the point where it's like something you can drag around super easily. So
Yeah,
Well,
and I
let's
will
talk.
say,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
oh,
Hala.
I was just gonna add, like, I think that's the great part about VR compared to 2D is like we'll have parties in VR chat and stuff after our events, and we get to actually like hang out instead of like, oh, we're on a Discord call after we played a game of
yeah,
Valorant, you know? Like we
yep.
actually get to hang out, play games. Like that's part is super cool to me. So, you know, even if we don't get to have huge in-person events like this every year or every, you know, however often, like I think it's really cool to still get some of that.
Yeah, and then we'll kind of like transition into that because you guys do have an in-person event coming up, and it's like the inaugural event
hmm
of the New Reality Convention, New Reality VR Convention. So coming up November, I was right with the dates, right? November 2nd through the
Third,
5th.
third through the
Okay,
fifth.
November 3rd through the 5th, coming up in Salt Lake City, Utah. We have this New Reality VR Convention. Tell us a little bit about what's going to happen there. What do you guys have going on?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want
Do
me
you
to
want to
take
take
it,
it all?
Nate?
I,
Yeah.
I really don't care.
I got it. So yeah, the kind of the big thing is we just want a place for people to come and meet game developers, meet other VR players. It's going to be a chance for people who are new to VR to really try it out, and you know see if they like it, see what kind of games they like, and then for people who are really familiar with VR to try new games and to compete in tournaments for games that they might already know and love. And so we're going to have a lot of content creators there and a lot of game developers there. So it's a great chance to meet kind of any of your favorites. We're going to have like Mike from Virtual Reality Oasis. We're going to have LS Toast. So many more. I could not be able to tell you all their names right now. And then we're going to have a few special events going on. One of them is the Among Us live stream. It's going to be the first live stream of Among Us VR.
I can't wait
And
for this. I just can't wait
it's
for this.
I'm so excited. Yeah, so everyone that's there in person is going to get to watch it live as they're streaming. All the creators are streaming,
Yep.
so that's going to be really fun. And then you might get to take some pictures with a special imposter guest. I don't know
What?
about. Just you'll have to see.
It's
Um,
kind of sus there, Hala, to start off like
Is it
that.
red? Is it red? Is it red?
I
I
don't
don't
know. Is it
know. I
red?
don't know.
No,
Um,
maybe. You have to go. We'll have to go and find out.
yeah, you'll have to come and find out who's the imposter. But yeah, so we're definitely super excited to watch our favorite creators pit against each other in Among Us. And then we're also having an arcade night at Dave & Buster's. And then we're having tournaments for Epic Roller Coasters, which they have a racing game mode. So we're going to be competing in that. And then a Population 1 tournament. And then tons of games that you can just try and play and hang out. So
This is going to be an amazing event. And Bry Cub in chat says, someone get me a ticket. I want to go. And if you didn't want to go before now, check out this trailer. We'll play this trailer real quick because you guys did a good job in the trailer, by the way. It's really, really good. All
Thanks.
right, let's
thanks.
take a look. Might want to turn down your YouTube a little bit, guys. This might be a little loud, but it needs to be loud because it's freaking good. All right, here we go.
Hey y'all, Silvox here. Welcome to New Reality.
Welcome to New Reality.
Well done on that trailer. That's if that doesn't. I mean, just the music gets me jacked up
Yeah.
listening to that. But then you look at all those. Number one, look at all the games that are going to be there. Going to be either demoed or going to be live streamed or going to be shown there. I saw an After the Fall there.
Yeah, After the Fall is going to be there in at least some capacity. We are doing a bunch of like Facebook ad filming for them on the days that we aren't doing public facing stuff, but they're definitely going to be in our Try VR booths for anyone that wants to give it a shot. And then I think they've got their own booth as well, as I recall. I have to look at the floor plan
I might
again, but
check it out. I haven't played it yet. I heard it was really
it's
good. I might
good.
check
It's
it out.
really
good.
well done.
We had a
We're
tournament for it in like January,
What?
and it
You
was
had a
very
tournament
fun.
for it? Oh my god!
Yeah.
How do I miss these things, D? I would have wrecked
It was
it.
just a low key one. It was like
Yeah.
a test tournament, but
Yeah, it was a
We never
really
had one
low key
again.
thing. So
I was being facetious on After the Fall. I've done two
We play it
live
too much.
12-hour streams. I mean, I
Yeah.
stream it every week on Saturday. I usually put it somewhere in my stream, my live stream, at least for a few hours, usually at the end of the night. And we just got done with a charity stream for After the Fall for breast cancer awareness. We raised
Awesome.
over $2,100. We did a 12-hour straight all After the Fall live stream.
Yep.
So love that game. I can't believe I missed the tournament. I should have been in there.
should have been. We'll
Yeah,
have
next
to do
time.
another one
Yeah,
this
definitely.
January.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
if
But,
if
yeah,
I
I
ever
mean-
wake up after the LAN.
yeah, I know. Gosh, I'm going to take like a week-long nap after
Oh,
this.
I can imagine just the logistics of doing what you're doing with this. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
saw that trailer. I mean, you have to have all those. Number one, you need the space to do these things, and then you need internet, and then you need set up booths, and you have look like you have Hello Real with an Albika coming in there. It looks like
We also have I don't know how far in a capacity this is, but Pico is going to have a presence there as well as a partner of the event. So
hell yeah, there you go. That wasn't even in the trailer. Pico. There we go.
that was a development after the trailer. So
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. I mean,
yeah, and
Pico's big right now. Everybody wants to talk Pico.
Yep. And as you saw, we're officially partnered with Dave & Buster's for this because they want to expand more and more into VR. So they're going to be on site too and going to be partially sponsoring this and promoting it and whatnot. So this is shaping up to be something a lot bigger than I think any of us envisioned when we started this whole process.
Yeah, I mean, to the point where I was, I was hearing like things about it, and I said, you know what, I need to reach out, and I reached out to Nate, and I said, I want to try and be part of this in some way, and we started talking, and then we kind of set it up. I think what we're going to do, and I'll announce it to everybody live now. I think we're going to do a live show from there.
Yep.
So we're
Yeah,
going to
we're super
do,
excited.
yeah. So not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. We will be live from the Val New Realities event doing our show, and we're going to be joined by some people. So we're going to be joined by myself. Will be there. Todd will be there. He's gonna make the trip down from Canada, and he's gonna go. And then we're gonna have Skiba from Between Realities and Upload will be there. And then we're going to have VR with Jasmine's going to be there with us. And I talked to our buddy GT, and he'd like to come on and do the show with us too. So, and then we're going to have whoever's there at the show come and just kind of come in and out and talk to us for while we're there. And we're going to just try and show the show off as much as we can. So, yeah, I mean, I'm super happy that we're involved in being able to be part of this in some way.
Yeah. No, and we're stoked that you guys are going to be there too, because we really do want to see this be successful enough that this can become something that we want to do, on a yearly basis. But that there's always those first time jitters of like, how is this going to go? So the more people that show up, the more support we get, the happier we are with everyone's kind of pitching it on it. So
yeah, we need more VR focused events because there's just not enough. There are many events around the year surrounded by either tech or gaming. CES, GDC, but there's not a lot of them that just focus on virtual reality. I mean, AWE is probably one of the biggest, but they had to start somewhere too, and we need more. You know what I mean? We just need more in this area. So anytime that you have somebody who wants to do an event where everybody can get together and have fun and celebrate virtual reality, that's a special thing. And I think you guys doing this is really, really great. And I do hope it's super successful in that, to the point where we can continue to do this, or you'll be crazy enough to continue to do this.
Well, I'll tell you, from being here for 2 years, we are a bunch of masochists around here. We continually put ourselves through bigger and bigger ringers. Like I remember, our first Winter Games. I came on, and it's that first stand up of the year, and Ryan's like, "All right, let's put the Winter Games together in 6 weeks." And we're like, Okay, let's do it.
You can do it. That's what
So,
you said. That's the
It
job,
it
right?
always ends up worth it somehow.
yep.
So
You got to
definitely
figure.
Well,
thanks to
that
our
was
players.
yeah, and those winter games were actually phenomenal success. So I think we had something like 34 titles participate in some way, shape, or form. So
Wow,
yeah, it
that's
was a big
amazing.
time. Hmm.
Yeah. I really hope. I think this. The hype now building up for this event really is getting to be at a high pitch level. It's really exciting. I mean, you guys have you have Soul Fox, and you're gonna have Kaz and Cherry. You're gonna have Mike VR Oasis and Tech Manju is gonna be there, which is great. As I said, GT is gonna be there. Gamertag VR. You have Outer Worldly, who's amazing. Love Otter. She does a great job with everything, and you have so many more as well. The list is huge of all the content creators you have going to be there. So, anybody that is around the area or even, close, if get a flight in, come see us all. We'll all be there. It'll be great. You see some of these great people that you either watch or you consume some of their content. Have a chance to come and see them. And guys, tell everybody how they can do that.
Yeah, so if you go to newrealityxr.com, that will get you to the tickets, and you can watch that trailer again if you really like it.
It's really
And
good.
we have a special deal for viewers of Q2C VR Gamer. If you guys use the code Q2C VR Gamer, so all caps, just like the title, then you can get 50% off any tickets. And so you can get a 1-day ticket or a 3-day ticket, come the whole time, hang out with us for 3 days. But yeah, 50% off either way. So yeah,
That's
we'd love
amazing.
to see you. And that's newrealityxr.com.
Heck yeah. D, you want to go?
I wish
He's like, I want to go. That's what everybody's going to want to go. Everybody's going to want to be there and do this. And I've had people reach out to me all day during the day since we kind of launched a little promo for it that were like, you should do some type of meetup out there. And I'm like, this is a meetup. This is it.
Yeah.
Go there, get these, get the tickets, come see us. We'll be there. Myself and Todd will be there every day. We're going to be covering, we're going to do a show, but we're going to be there to cover the event as well. For all of our platforms, we'll be there to do whatever we need to do to help promote this event. We'll be there with the other content creators. Come join us, come and hang out with us, come have a special time, come watch Among Us and see that live stream. It's going to be great. The Population One, live stream is going to be great too, right?
Oh yeah, the Population One team is super excited about this. Like we spoke with Eric, their marketing director, a couple weeks back, and he just can't contain his excitement. He's stoked. So, and one other thing I do kind of want to add, if like there's any students out there that are within the nearby area. That are studying like game design or anything like that, this is a perfect opportunity for you. We're gonna have several developers on site, the developers for sale, or develop. No, that's a single. Okay, Sale will be there with the development team.
Nice.
I don't remember if it's a single person or if it's a team, but they will be there. Dwayne from Shell is going to be there. We're going to have several other developers on site. I know Amy from Skydance is going to be there. She's always looking to talk about women in gaming and VR and everything else. This is a
Amy's
perfect
just
networking
wanting to talk
opportunity.
about anything. Amy can
This
just
is
go
true.
like forever. Yeah.
Like I have said, she is about 20 pounds of personality in a 5-pound bag. So
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I love Amy. She's very gregarious though. But I mean, this is a perfect networking opportunity if you want to, get a head start on a career. If you're a student wanting to get into game design, especially in VR. So
And I can
Yeah.
attest to it. I mean, I was a student like 6 months ago, and here I am
something
running
like
this
that.
event. So if you want to get involved, just come and meet us and hang out. And yeah.
I tell people all the time, if you want to get involved and be involved in any way in virtual reality, any type of event like these are the way to go to do these things. Because that's where networking happens. That's where you meet people. You get to see them face to face, and you can't underestimate the amount of profound connecting that goes with that. I mean, you could see somebody over a call like this, it's fine, but until you're in the same space with somebody, it means something. And that's how you break into these things. That's when you sit down and talk with somebody and really, shake their hand or whatever. That's how you get in and do these things. And people ask all the time, how do I get into VR? How did you get into VR? And that's the biggest thing. You have to go to these things, and this is a great event to start with. Go to this show because it's accessible where some of the other ones are not. This one's
Definitely.
easily accessible. Number one, you can get 50% off right now with Q2C VR Gamer. Number two, the tickets are not very expensive as it is. You guys are not charging an arm and a leg. You want people to come and see this event. You're not making it exclusive for somebody who's got a lot of money. So if you have a little bit, use the code. Come out and see us. I think you're selling like individual tickets too, right? You don't even have to come for multiple days. You think you can buy a
Yeah.
A
one-day
one-day
ticket, right?
ticket with the 50% off, a one-day ticket is $6. So
Can't beat that. You
Yeah.
can't do anything for $6.
Yeah.
seriously, come play VR games for a whole day. Go to Dave & Buster's. Everything $6. That's amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I can't say enough how great this event is going to be. I keep talking to other creators. I talked to Soul Fox today. I talked to Mike for Virtual Reality Oasis the other day. He was very excited about coming. I spoke to GT, as I said, and everybody's just really excited now. There's a lot of now that it's finally kind of launched and you're putting the trailer out there, people are talking about it now. The hype is kind of getting real with it, so it's good to see, and I'm really excited to get there and enjoy the event. So I really appreciate you guys doing all the hard work to do this.
And I am really excited for the event to be over. So,
Exactly. Yeah. You want it to be great. You want it to get here, be
Yep.
great, and then when it's over, you just want it to be over and relax.
I am. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for the event too. I'm just also looking forward to crashing after it. So,
Come
I
have
think
the best time with us and then the
Yep.
best nap afterwards.
yeah,
Ex-
exactly.
exactly. So
I think the Dave and Buster's thing is pretty cool too, because you guys are kind of partnered up with Dave and Buster's in this too, and that's kind of that's a really big deal, and it is nice to see that Dave and Buster's is taking interest in virtual reality events, because they do have a few things that you can do in virtual reality. I think there's they usually have like a Top Gun experience. I think you can do now in virtual reality there, and a couple of other things they kind of swap in and out. But it would be nice to see them do more.
yeah, I know the one here in Salt Lake a few weeks ago had the Vader Immortal lightsaber dojo. I was actually
Nice.
I was actually just there with friends last night though, and that's been swapped out for Football Frenzy. So, and I was kind of sad because I was like,
On a
Yeah, but-
lightsaber, damn it.
Yeah,
I
who
know.
doesn't, who doesn't
Who
want a
did-
dojo?
It's VR and doesn't want to have a lightsaber. Like
Crazy people.
that's like half the fun of VR.
Exactly. Yeah. I
So-
mean, yeah. Quick cosplay is in chat. What is going on? Becca, how are you doing? She said, I got a chance to do the Top Gun VR experience with Alex and Skiva from Between Realities when she was out visiting them in Phoenix. And Todd got a chance to go do it with Skiva out there too, because Todd took a trip out to Phoenix and he got a chance to do it too. So I wish it was still there. I want to do the Top Gun experience.
I know they've got some sort of roller coaster thing. At least the last I saw there, but it was down last night, so I don't know if they've changed it out. So,
Oh boy, switch it out. Get something new.
yep.
I know Football
like-
Frenzy. There's only a couple throughout the whole country, and we got one here in Salt Lake just for the event. So
That's cool.
pretty excited about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
we-
tell us a little bit about that. What is that? Because I know
Yeah.
nothing about that, but I saw
So
it in the
that's-
trailer. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's the football game you saw in that trailer. And yeah, it's you essentially are playing football in VR. So it's like a better version of like the NFL. I don't know the names of those games, but like with the football simulator games.
The one that just came out.
Yeah, like
but
the
it's
NFL
the
Pro
the
era.
better version
Yeah.
because
Yeah, there
you're
we
in
go.
the game.
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
really
looked
excited. I
really
haven't gotten
cool.
to try it yet. It just caught into town like a week ago or something. So really excited to try that one.
Like I said, I was there last night. I saw it. Like I didn't try it, but I saw it. It looks really cool. So
Well,
But-
I'm definitely gonna be doing it. I'll be doing it.
yeah,
Tom
but
Todd record it.
we're stoked about the relationship with Dave and Buster's. Like this is the second big thing we've done with them this year, because we've done events in like Austin and then here in Salt Lake to try and do just kind of league nights for stuff. And so that's been a great relationship, and the fact that they're this supportive is just really cool. So
Awesome. Bacardi B says, wish it wasn't so far. It's 1,400 miles away. That's not that far. 1,400 miles is not that bad.
Eh,
I'm traveling from New York out to Utah. If I can make it, you can make it. We can all make it.
Everybody
Right?
come.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll be amazing. We got William Knocker from Real Optics is in chat. How you doing, Will? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And you do have some couple of companies there too. So I know you have Hello Real is going to be there, and Albika is going to be there. Anybody else for like businesses or companies? You said Pico.
Pico is going to at least have a representative. I'm not sure what they're bringing because that's still very early, but we can actually say something about it. There's we've got another thing in the works. We haven't signed legal yet, so I can't say anything yet. But we do have another kind of bigger accessory name that's interested in this. Red Bull turned us down. They're like, we're very interested, but it's too soon. We don't have enough run up time, so.
Oh yeah.
Next year.
Next time. Yeah. Tycho Tech says, I'm in Denver. Quick trip. Hey, get down there, man. Get down there. That'd be awesome to hang out with Ty. And we could Ty's got a Quest Pro coming, guys. I saw he had he made a new, he's got one of the bigger Quest 2 community Facebook groups, along with his he's got a great Etsy store where he sells like a lot of stuff for like peripherals for the Quest 2 and stuff like that. But he started a Quest Pro group, and man, there's a lot of people buying Quest Pros. I'm surprised. Have you guys thought about getting a Quest Pro? I'll ask you that.
Not for this event.
Not for this. We've budgeted out for this right now. That basically anything beyond November 5th is just really not top of mind.
maybe for Christmas.
So, yeah, I mean, we'd hopefully want to see the price come down a bit before we start buying them for the team. But the topic has come up among some of the leadership chat, but it's not anything serious at the moment.
I think Meta should come out, support the event, give Quest Pros to everybody that shows up.
You know what?
And Aaron Carter wants a career. So both are about as likely to happen.
Yeah, I know. It's fun to hope. Guys, is there anything that I'm missing that we want to tell people that I didn't cover yet that we'd like to say?
Not that I can think of offhand. I mean, if you want to come, if you're a content creator and you've got a decent following, reach out to Eric and he can put you in touch with us. We do have a availability for more creators to come out to at least be part of the event for free. So sorry, just to deviate real quick, Kyle, I am dating myself as a 90s kid by referencing Aaron Carter. So you can look him up.
He's like, who's Aaron Carter?
But yeah, so get in touch with Eric and he'll get you in touch with us, and we can talk about if we can get you out here for free or any. Well, we can't get you out, but we can at least get you in for free if you've got a good following. So
yeah, and if anybody has questions about the event, you can ask Eric. He can ask us, or you can find me on the Val social media, Twitter, Facebook, or any of our Discord channels. I'll be the one there ready to answer your questions. And just a reminder, it's newrealityxr.com and then code Q2C VR Gamer, all caps, and you'll get 50% off your tickets.
Well, okay, real quick, one other comment I do want to respond to here because this is actually relevant to the event. Quick cosplay, we actually last minute nixed a cosplay contest for this.
Oh, no way.
That doesn't mean you can't cosplay.
If you want to come cosplay, you are more than welcome to do so. But we actually were talking about having it, and we're just like, we can't. We just didn't. We couldn't justify it with the bandwidth we had at the time. But yeah, I thought it would be interesting to mention that had been
Quick cosplay is one of the best cosplay people I've ever seen. She did an amazing job. We at PAX West, she was brought there by Resolution to do some characters for the Demio booth. She was amazing.
Amazing, dude.
So good. I've watched her videos about. I haven't played Demio, so I don't remember the character's name, but he's got like the cloak and he's like kind of like hunched over. He's got the lantern. That one, I was like, it's amazing. She does an amazing job.
Yeah,
so if you want to cosplay, you're more than welcome to show up.
Oh, you need to come out. I would love it. Becca's amazing. We had such a good time at PAX together. So if she ever made it out there, I would. D, you got to come then if Becca comes.
Yeah, Kleepto.
There he is. Kleepto, yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah. If she comes out, if you're gonna come out, get in touch with Eric. We'll get you a ticket if you're gonna come out and cosplay. So.
And I gotta say, you won't be the only one in cosplay, at least for part of the event. I will be right there with you.
There you go. There you go.
You won't be able to tell it's me. I will be in an Among Us outfit.
Oh, you're gonna do. Don't tell.
We have. Yeah.
But
we're gonna have some just small fun things in the round, but like that. But yeah,
This is going to be so good. If you want to see Among Us in VR pre-release, this is the place to do it, right? Because you're really not seeing it anywhere yet.
yeah,
You know,
everything's private. We actually got keys for the game this morning, and everything's under wraps. We literally can't show anything until Friday, November 4th. Like that's when we're live streaming, and we can't show anything until then. So
we should spend some time tomorrow, during our product research time on Fridays.
Yep, it's a good time to do it. Yeah, Fridays
Yes,
is
it
product
is.
research day.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Becca says she's going to try and make it happen. That would be very cool. That would be
so
awesome.
cool.
Quick cosplay at the New Realities event would be something special, especially with again all these amazing games, all these amazing content creators. You want to come meet Mike VR Oasis. He doesn't come to the United States all the time. You know what I mean? This is a great chance to meet Mike. If you want to meet GT, this is a great chance to meet GT. I mean, everybody loves gamer tag. You want to come shake his hand? Come out and do it.
I would not recommend that. Given his latest gig, you will get
No,
arrested.
don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. He's probably looking him up right now. He has no idea who he is, right? He had to go look him up.
That he went from teenage heartthrob to raging meth addict appearance very quickly.
Oh, too funny. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. You guys were amazing, and I'm still so happy that we got a chance to kind of start to work together on this, and we got to figure it out. And I'm super happy to do the show out there. I think that's going to be something special to do the show out there live. Skiba's going to sit in on it with me, and Todd will be there. Jasmine will be there helping out, and GT is going to sit in with us too. It sounds like so. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have as many people on as we can that night, and it'll just be great to be able to show anybody who couldn't make it. It'd be nice to show them a little bit of the show, that night while we're there, and let them know that let them see something that maybe if you guys do it again, maybe they'll see it and want to come next time.
Yeah,
For
awesome.
sure.
We're so excited to have you there, and thanks for having us on tonight.
It was awesome. I had so much fun doing it. Thank you. And again, now Todd had said that he wanted to say sorry he missed you guys, and he'll definitely catch you guys out in Utah.
It's all good. We'll meet him at the event, so we'll see him in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. All right, guys, go get some rest and get ready. Tomorrow's another day with probably another million other things that you're going to have to take care of before the event.
That's putting it mildly.
Absolutely. All right, guys, thanks again. Have a good night.
Yep.
All right,
Have a good
catch you
night.
later.
All right,
Thanks,
bye-bye.
Eric.
Bye, guys.
D, that was so much fun.
That was great.
Man, cool people, right? It's just so much fun when you have just cool people you can talk to. They are working their asses off. I can tell you that right now. Doing these events is not easy. I went out and helped Alex and Skiba do, a virtual reality event out in Phoenix. This is nowhere near on that scale, and I know how much work that took. So to do what they're doing, a startup event, something like this, trying to put it on with virtual reality, having people live doing these things, bringing all these content creators in, bringing Kaz and Cherry in from where they are in Europe, and Mike VR Oasis and a few of the others. Not easy to do, right? And they got Shell there with Among Us before the launch. I mean, something special.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very cool, guys. Let's D. It's been a little bit. We're about an hour, almost an hour in. What do you say we give away a key, and then we start talking. We'll start talking some stuff that we have that happened this week to drop that we want to talk about a little bit. What do you say?
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm
Give me-
just trying to catch up because my whole command prompt thing that I used with the names kind of is not working and throwing me some errors. So I've been
okay.
scrambling a little bit here.
Yeah,
I think I got it. I think
It's a night of scrambling because literally, like I said, we were setting up to go. We don't stream and restream anymore. If you guys have noticed, we have actually a couple of times now because we've had issues, but we normally do not stream and restream anymore. We stream through OBS now. Because it's just a better looking, system, and we can do things a little bit better. But we're having a restream in stream type because I don't have anything set up to stream like we normally do, and Todd has that all set up. So, and it's just one jank problem after another. But we're making it work, D. We're making it work.
trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
All right, you work on that. Let me see what people are up to in
Oh,
chat.
wrong button.
Let's see. Creeper Betty was in chat. What is up, Betty? How are you doing? Um, that would be amazing if Quick Cosplay could make it out there, D. That would be so
Yeah.
cool. Let's see.
I may be ready to go.
PDXVR says, what was the website for all the info again? I believe you can just go to New Reality VR Convention. If you just go to Google and type in New Reality VR Convention, it'll bring you to the ticket site, and then use code Q2C VR Gamer to get 50% off. Yeah. So let's give a key away. Why don't we give away? So we're gonna give Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, Walkabout, Minigolf, Thief, Thief. We're gonna give away Synth Riders, Among Us, and the Kiwi Elite Strap. 6 things to give away tonight, D. It's crazy.
It's a lot.
Heck yeah,
No,
it
I
is.
saw all that in the notes, man. I'm like,
Yeah, like how are we doing this? It's crazy. But let's give away. Why don't we give away Thief? Let's give away Thief first.
Thief?
Yeah, it's a good one to give away.
Alright.
I actually did not get a chance to play this, but Todd did. He's about to drop a video, right? Or he did drop it.
For Thief, no, it's coming out, I
Right.
believe. I know I
Now,
stamped it.
you stamped it, and you found it a little bit humorous, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some ridiculousness in there, but fun ridiculous. So
Yeah, for sure. Todd's videos are too funny, man. I love watching Todd do things because he's so genuine when he does them, and if
Oh,
he's
yeah.
frustrated, you know he's frustrated. If he's having fun and laughing, you know he's having fun and laughing. There's no fakeness with Todd. He's just,
No.
you know what I mean? Because when he's pissed, and then like if you ever watch him do a review where he gets frustrated with it, go watch him play Area Man Lives and tell me he's not real, because Todd
He
never
starts
gets mad, right?
swearing and
Oh my
just
God, he was so pissed
it's
off. It was
great.
too funny. Bluebell says, not yet, Mash. Not yet what? I don't know what that means. Laura is here. Hey, what's up, Laura? How you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. Craig Sonis is here. How you doing, Craig? Creeper Betty says, I'm begging for Among Us. Hell yeah, man. Among Us is going to be so much fun. I can tell you right now, we will be streaming the shit out of Among Us. I'm going to live stream it all the time. It's going to be fun. It'll be, what's great about Among Us is I can get a whole bunch of people in there and play with, from the community, for other content creators. We can get Creeper Betty and Alex and Skiva and Wes and Roots and, D and Todd and,
I'm
anybody
not
from
good
the
at
community.
lying though, man. I
Yeah, well,
can't.
that's the fun of it though, is watching people
No, it's
try
not.
and lie and do it really badly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't.
All right, you ready, D?
Who else was it that popped in? You said Laura. Hi.
Craig Sonis popped in.
Do
I see
have
some Craig Sonis,
them?
Laura. It's good to see Laura back. I haven't seen Laura in a while. It's good to see you back, Laura. Bry Cub is here. Yeah, Bry Cub says that's what you want us to think, D, that you're
What?
bad at lying. PDXVR says 10-hour drive. I might be able to do that. PDXVR, come and see us. Anybody out there, seriously, you have no idea how much I would love to meet some of our community and be able to hang out with whoever it is. And the same goes, I know, for Skiva and Jasmine. We are going out there kind of together, the three of us. And we want to be out there for that, covering it. Come out and meet Mike and Gamertag and Soul Fox and Outerworldly. I've never met Outerworldly. I really would like to meet her. She's super cool. And I can't wait for that. You know what I mean? So, and for us to be a part of that, and Kaz and Cherry, I got a chance to meet Kaz at the Miami Vale event. She's super nice. And I'm looking forward to being able to hang out and see some of these people again and spend some time with them. And, anytime I can go hang out with Skiva and Jasmine, that's a win-win for me too.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Bry Cubs says PDX VR. I'm guessing you're not too far from me. They must be pretty close if they're about 10 hours apart, but could be from different parts of the company. 10 hours country 10 hours apart. Quick Cosplay says, dude, I'm gonna be so sad if I can't make it to the end. I would be, Becca, if you can't make it, I would be sad too, because this will be a lot of fun. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there from the 2nd to the 6th, because we need to get in there a little bit early on Wednesday and get set up. so we can figure out where we're going to try and do the show from. This is going to be a nightmare. You think logistically trying to do the show just me and D was tough? Think about it when we have to have a mixing board, we have to have 4 or 5 mics set up. I gotta have to bring all this shit with me. I gotta have, we gotta have cameras and tripods and lights, and laptops to run everything. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be a first for our podcast, and I'm so happy that we're able to do it.
And
What's
what did
the-
I
what-
say? What did I say earlier, Mash, when we were having the issues with the show here? I'm like, the show must go on. It may
Yeah,
be a
because
shit
I also
show,
thought about I almost thought
but
about canceling our show
show
and
is a
not making
show.
it, not making it shoot for the first time. And Dee's like, nope, can't do it. She's like, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
We got
So
this. Yo.
yeah,
We got this.
yeah. And I'll let Todd tell everybody what's happening if he chooses to later. But it caught us off guard, just to the point where I was not ready for anything. And that's why D has no backdrop, because we were going to try and work her OBS because she changed some stuff in her computer. So we had set we were 2.5 hours we were in ready before the show started, and we barely made it on time and we couldn't even do D stuff. That's how.
But it's okay.
It's okay. We
Minor
made it.
inconvenience, man. We're here. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Hey, Ashes to Ashes is here too. I didn't even see Ashes to
Yeah.
Ashes. What's going on, Ashes? How you doing?
All right.
Good to see you here. Are we ready to do this thing?
Yeah.
Bluebell says you're doing well, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're doing well. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm nowhere near as good as Todd with this stuff, but D is doing a very good
And this
job.
is for Thief, right?
This is for
we
Thief.
said?
Yep. Let's bring the wheel on.
Note to D, shorten that spin time. Just
Yeah.
just a bit.
Is
just a
it
bit.
spinning right now?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
I
gonna
just put
pop
it up.
up here.
Good thing I put it up.
Ooh.
Define tech. I
Yep.
think. Or no spam in the kitchen. Nick Thompson.
Define tech.
Ooh, App J is here too. Says D is the boss. D is the boss.
Oh no.
Define Tech, congratulations. That is you getting yourself Thief. So you can get a hold of Todd. Well, should I do Todd or me? You go ahead and get a hold of Todd. Go Lamplighter at Lamplighter with 2 R's at gmail.com. D, if you could type that in chat for me. Lamplighter with 2 R's at gmail.com. So anybody tonight, get Todd. If for some reason something's happening and he can't take care of it, I will take care of it. So don't worry. But we'll have you. No, you're typing it in our notes.
Oh.
I'm like, why is she typing it?
Oh, where am I putting it? In the chat.
Just put it in the chat for people.
Yeah.
I threw a
Oh
curveball
my
at D.
God. Yeah, no.
All right. So let's talk. So D, I had a chance to check these things out. And I want to talk a little bit about them. These babies right here. My camera's kind of like. So these are the wireless earbuds from Soundcore, made by Ancher. Soundcore Wireless earbuds, made by Ancher. I got a chance to check them out. Ancher sent me a pair to review, and I actually was able to drop a video for these today in our YouTube channel. And I don't normally like earbuds. Normally, I'm a headphone guy when I'm doing anything but gaming. I don't like a full set of headphones over top of my gaming headset, whatever headset it might be. If I'm using a Quest 2, I really don't want a big set of headphones over the top. It just bothers me. It drives me crazy. Plus, it's hot. With a set of closed ear headphones. Fourth Wall Breaker is here. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by. With a set of over ear headphones, it can get hot. But here's the problem I have with earbuds, D. And I don't know if it happens with you. I very rarely find a pair that fit me well to where they're not uncomfortable or they don't fall out of my fucking ears all the time.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with mine.
With me, like I can't handle the stuff when it's like sticking in my ear. My ears are so sensitive, like that does not fly. So I have to go with something not in my ear.
Yeah, right. Right. And I'm usually the same way. I'd prefer, again, I always like I could be wearing earbuds now. I just don't choose to. I choose to wear, I like my headphones and I like the way they sound. But For me, these are, and I have the Conquest now, right? So I've been using the Conquest, which I absolutely love. They're great. They're still on my headset right now. I haven't taken them off since I reviewed them, and I probably won't. I'll probably continue to wear them. But there are times like the Conquest again. They can get hot and they can get a little heavy. If I was going to do anytime I'm going to be live streaming, I'm going to be using these because they're
Yeah.
so light. They don't add any weight to the headset. You know, when you're in a headset for 7 hours and you're live streaming, you're playing After the Fall. I have to be comfortable in the headset. Now when I do these 12-hour live streams, there's no way I could have any added weight to the headset. Like I streamed the other day with those Conquest on for 6 hours or
Yeah.
whatever last Saturday, and I needed to get the headset off me by the time I was done. Now most people don't do that, so it's not a big deal. They're streaming for a couple hours, but
Right.
towards the end, I started getting uncomfortable and it got hot. But it just got heavy and uncomfortable in my head. But if I'm going to stream for long periods of time, I would definitely stream with these. Now I checked them out. The biggest thing with these is so anything with earbuds when you're doing wireless, it's always been a latency issue. So you have a delay between what you hear in the earphones or earbuds and then what's on the screen, and there's always been an issue with that. But I found that they're claiming that they're less than 30 milliseconds of latency. And I played a couple of things. I played, I played on camera. I played no Audio Trip. I'm sorry. I played Synth Riders, and I played Audica.
Monica.
Now, Synth Riders is not a super like you don't need to be so accurate like on the beats with Synth Riders, right? But it's good to feel like it's one on one. But I went and did Audica purposely because I believe that Audica is one of those games. It's probably one of the
Mhm.
most where you have to be perfect because you
Pinpoint
have to shoot
accuracy.
right, and you have to shoot on the beat, and you have to catch the beat and the rhythm if you're going to get good scores.
Right.
Latency has always been an issue with these, to the point where some people didn't want to use inside out tracking with when the Quest 2 version came out because they thought the tracking was throwing off them, how they aim and whatever, and they thought the tracking was way better on a base station with like the Rift S or whatever. That's how competitive some of these people are and how they want zero problems, and they definitely didn't want any latency. I did it with Synth Riders and noticed no latency difference at all. Now I went into Audica and there was some latency, okay, that I noticed. But again, you have to be so perfect with Audica. AMD by the second song, I kind of got my rhythm with it and I didn't notice it anymore. So you get
Right.
used to it. So most of the time it's such a bad latency with most of these that you can't get used to it. Like it's too bad. It's too much and you just can't get used to it. It throws you completely off. Here, it threw me off for a second because it's just a little bit off. So by the time I got through the first song and into the second song, I didn't even notice the latency anymore. It was kind of just gone. I just kind of got used to it and it was that close. So did I say I played After the Fall with them? I actually have not. I haven't played After the Fall with them. Tonight we could definitely play After the Fall with them because I want to go and play After the Fall tonight.
When don't
Um
you want to go play After the Fall?
pretty much all the time, Dan. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle B says, "Mash, how are they with Beat Saber?" There is not. I don't think there's anything to play Beat Saber. I thought about it. When I'm prepping these videos and I'm trying to think about, I'm like, all right, what am I going to play to figure these things out? And I was contemplating for like 2 seconds. I'm like, Beat Saber, because everybody's going to ask about Beat Saber, right? And I'm like, oh, thank God I thought of Audica. Because Audica, I think, is even more latency intense
Oh
than
yeah.
Beat Saber. You know what I mean?
And depending on what mode you play Audica, and you don't have those targets or the trail or something where it closes in on the target to kind of help your aim. It's yeah.
Right. Right. And like I said, it was very, very good. I thought it was very well done. Onakaza says, I've made a point not to expose myself to audiophile level sound. I'm already too deep in other expensive pursuits. These are $99. They're super cheap. And what I like about them,
Yeah.
pass through charging. So what happens is, so this has a dongle, has a little dongle on the bottom. Okay. That little dongle right there, that gets plugged into your Quest 2 headset. If you're going to use it standalone, gets plugged into your Quest 2 headset, and then you can actually plug. It has on the other side of it. It has the USB-C port that you can actually plug, say, like your Bobo plug into it from your Bobo battery. You can
Yep.
plug that into it, so you can still charge your headset while having the wireless dongle in there. So that's a big deal, right?
Heck
And
yeah.
they're super light. They sound really, really good, D. Like I was like really impressed with the sound. They were very comfortable. They have 3 different size, like little of the ear cups that you can put on there. They stayed in my ears, no problem. Like I said, I played, Synth Riders. I played Audica. I kind of like moved my head around pretty fast, trying to get them to fall out. Never fell out. And I only found one issue with them. Okay. And that is the mic. The mic is not good. So if you're going to go in, if you want to use these things and you want to be able to talk to people in VR to where you need to be able to, like, if you're going into VR chat or anything like that, I wouldn't recommend them just because the mic is not great. But it's like any other thing. They're not meant to be a great mic. I mean, they're wireless earbuds, you know what I mean? So they're not meant to have the best microphone. The microphone just sounds like you're in a bathroom. You get that hollow, echoey noise. Maybe don't use them in ATF. I think it would be fine in ATF. It's just things where you're going to talk a lot. Like if you're going to have conversations with people, then I would be worried about it. You know what I mean? At that point. But I think if you're going to just something like ATF, and you'll be able to hear somebody enough to where you wouldn't have to worry about it. So wait, so Onakai says, wait, it requires a dongle. What's the point of wireless? Why not wired with no latency? For me, I don't want any more wires than I already have in my headset. You know what I mean? And I do. You can use this with your PC as well. What's also nice about this is I can actually pair it to my phone the same time I'm using it on my headset. So I can have the dongle plugged into my headset, and then I can Bluetooth wirelessly pair it to my phone. So it will actually work. So I can take phone calls in my headset, which is great. Which is a nice thing. Yeah. So it's definitely a recommend if you're looking for audio solution and you're looking for something with, Bluetooth, and you don't want to worry about, latency, then I would definitely recommend these, for the price for $99. I think they're great. Then you could use Discord with your headset. You could for sure. Yeah. You can still do that. Yep. Yeah, you could have a source. You could have your mic doesn't have like I have a mod mic. So really if you have a mod mic, you could just use the mod mic as your audio as your mic source and still use the as your speaker source, still use the Quest audio, and then it would come through the Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about that. Seen the dongle and an Xbox controller too, Travelman says. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can hook it. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. There's different places you can put it, and you can do a lot of different things with it. I thought it was great. I thought it was one of the best ones I've done. I've tried ones before that I haven't even reviewed because the latency was so bad. I just basically threw them away. So I'm like, I'm not even going to review them, and it's not worth my time messing with them. And I like these ones. I was very impressed with them. So I think I will use them again for long streams if I'm doing something, where I'm worried about being uncomfortable in the headset. So yeah, that is the Soundcore earbuds from Ancher. Let's see. What else do we got, D?
I don't know. You want to give something else away since we got 5 more things to give away here in the next
Heck yeah.
bit?
Heck
All
yeah.
right.
Now I know why you're here. Remind me of these things. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Technical Glitch says I use a headset with a 6-inch audio cable. Yeah, I mean you could do that. I just don't like the headset. I don't like having these over top of my strap and everything on my headset. It just doesn't feel comfortable for me. At that point, if I was gonna, I would just use the native audio that comes in the strap at that point. Everybody says I was curious about those. Thanks, there. Yeah, a lot of people have been curious about them. I was glad I was able to do a review of them. If I didn't like them, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't have said so. I would have said that they're not worth the price. But for me, I'll definitely keep them. I think they're great. What do you want to give away now, D?
I don't know I can't switch off this screen, so you pick.
Let's give Synth Riders away since we just talked about Synth Riders. Let's do that.
All right.
I think
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Let me get it back on the screen before you spin.
Oh well, too late.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get most of the spinning. Anyway, go check out the video, guys. The video is up now. If you want to see me, playing Synth Riders, you want to see me playing Audica, I'm on camera doing it. It's fun.
Awesome Tatum.
Oh, awesome Tatum gets Synth Riders. Congratulations. Great game. Multiplayer Synth Riders. We should do a Synth Riders night, D. We were just talking about, Dee said, was watching the video and she's like, just watching you play, I was like, wanting to go play Synth Riders. And I'm like, we should do it. We should do
I've
it.
never played it multiplayer.
Oh, the multiplayer is the best part of Synth Riders because it's done really well. You can hear everybody and you can see everybody. You can talk to everybody. Yeah, I'm talking about you beat
Trash.
games and your trashy freaking Beat Saber multiplayer that's garbage. You know, here Synth Riders does it well. Kluge, Creeper Betty, Kluge, awesome team. At Synth Riders, we should go play Creeper Betty. We need to play some Synth Riders together. Let's all do it. Maybe Saturday night, D. We could do a Synth Riders stream Saturday night. That's part of the new stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kluge. Yeah, love them. I was wearing my Synth Rider shirt yesterday, actually. All right, cool. So that was who won that, D? That was Awesome Tatum. He's awesome.
Damn, short-term memory loss, yo.
Got about 100 things going on in my brain right now.
I know.
Sorry.
I gotta give you shit.
I know.
This is my last full show, man. I have to give you shit.
Is that the case? I keep forgetting the dates. So yeah, I mean, if anybody hasn't heard yet, so D has, we kind of, was it last week we announced this? I think it was last week.
It's either last week or the week before. I don't know. There's been so much stuff going on.
I know, right? But Dee's changed had to change up her schedule a little bit. So
new position and raise at work, yo.
Yeah, that's it. That's it's a good thing for Dee. She got a raise and she got a new position. She's off the phone. She's going to be on doing chat only, as tech support. So basically, what that means is Dee will still be here for the first hour of the show. She'll be here between 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern time. And then at that point at 10 p.m. she'll say goodbye to us on camera. She'll get off camera, but she'll remain in chat. She'll still be because she'll be able to do both. Her job and remain in chat and
chat
talk
here
when
with
she
you
can.
guys, and I'll be in chat
work over there
here.
Yeah,
with those guys.
And then she'll still be taking care of the wheel. So you still want to talk and say stuff, and Dee will get you on the wheel, and nothing changes there. Thomas McNostril says, "Congrats, Dee." Congrats, Dee. Yeah, it's a really good thing for D, but it's a bad thing. Not a bad thing, but it's a little different thing for us where we don't get D for the whole time. But who else? Who else likes to get D for the whole time?
My mom.
Yes, he does. Mr. Lord Beavis, how you doing?
It's only temporary. So at my job, they do shift bids. So in a couple of months, I'll be able to change things up, and I'll be back full time. All right.
Exactly. Ashes, don't get the chats mixed up. Can you imagine that if you start talking shit in chat
Oh,
and it's in the other chat?
Like, oop, wrong chat.
Oh my God. Kimberly says, I let Gamer Chick know that word gets around, and sometimes Falcon gets on and play. That would be cool. Falcon from the Kluge team. That would be awesome. I love those guys too. That would be cool. I'm in for it, D. We should put it. Well, I'll put it. I'll call it now. I'll put it on the Creeper Betty. Are you in to come and hang with us Saturday night stream? Saturday night Q2C live stream. We do a little Synth Riders, and then maybe we'll get into some After the Fall, of course, at the end.
Maybe
we could do some Synth Riders and maybe a little Walkabout or something.
I still have not played the new Walkabout.
Oh yeah, that's cool. We could do that. Betty says absolutely. She could be in for that. That'd be cool. Hell yeah! All right, let's do it. We'll do that up. We'll put it on there.
Okay.
So all right, let's move on a little bit. I want to talk about. I have one more thing. So I'm working on a video. Probably tomorrow, D. I'm going to be testing out this bad boy right here. Let me get that.
Ooh,
so you can
it's got
see
my name on it.
Yeah, it's D.
D.
It's got the D link. So I got a D link. And from. Well, it's an air bridge. I got it from D-Link, and I'm going to check it out. I haven't even opened yet. Still in the plastic. I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. It's been sitting here for a week, but I had a whole bunch of other thing I wanted to do first. So I'm going to check this thing out. Now, I do have pretty good internet. I have, I have a good router. I have a Wi-Fi 6 router. It's right behind me, so it's in the same room. I've got, really decent, internet. So I didn't ever have a problem, but I'm going to do this instead and see if, how it works and see if it works really well and does what it's supposed to do. I've heard some mixed things, D. I've heard, some people saying it's fairly good. Heard some people saying there's major issues with it. Now,
Mhm.
I hope it's a software issue. So if there are issues, they can fix it in software and it's not a hardware
An
issue.
update.
Yeah, so fix it with an update, make things work. But it's for if you have a if you you know if you're somebody who doesn't have great internet, um, and you have a PC and you want to connect directly to your PC without being wired, D-Link will help you do that because you don't need an internet connection for this to work. So if you're like Guido's in Kentucky, who just doesn't have great internet. You know what I mean? He's in the mountains, kind of. I think he's in, a little bit, and the internet's not great. He's always like complaining that he's having a tough time doing some of these multiplayer games. Well, he can connect, um, you know, between him and his computer, like with that. You know what I mean? Make it easier. You know. So if you have an issue connecting with Airlink, you know what I mean. You want to try something different. I think hopefully it works. We'll see. Now, again, if you're talking multiplayer, it's a different thing because you still need to have internet to play multiplayer. But you know
Okay.
what I mean. Connecting wirelessly to your computer to play a game is going to be easier because that's what happens. A lot of people just can't. You know what I mean? They can't connect. I know people that can't use Airlink at all because it just doesn't work for them. Wes, Dylan, Wes from Virtual Strangers still can't connect with Airlink. It just doesn't work for him for whatever reason. He can't connect at all. So this would be something that he could do.
See, that's all I do.
Yeah, no, I know, guys. I just needed to. The way I said it didn't sound right. I just needed to correct the way I said it. But yeah, what do you got, D? What are you laughing at?
No, that's it. No, that's what I was saying. Like that's all I've connected with is Airlink. Um, with the whole PCVR thing because I only have a third party cable,
Mhm.
so it's not going to charge it. If I go link, so
Right. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't want to be linked. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? I play linked all the time. I just for me, I want to test it. Number one, I just want to test to see if it works. That's the biggest thing. Um, and just some people have issues. Some people have issues disconnecting with Airlink and virtual desktop. So I don't want to just like I'm picking on Airlink. Virtual desktop is just as tricky for some people where it just doesn't work. So I'm very curious to see how well it connects. And can I be out of the same room? Like could I be in a different area and still have it pick up a signal? I'm going to test all that and see what it looks like. Um, Barrelman says Airlink and virtual desktop both work great. They do for certain people, but there are lots of people out there that just don't. Or here's the deal: what if you're in a situation where you can't VR where your Wi-Fi router is? That happens a lot. You know what I mean? You just can't have it in a room where you want to play virtual. Where you want to do VR, and the Airlink just doesn't work as well because of that reason. Well, here hopefully that would fix that.
and I mean it's technology. Technology is not
Double D.
perfect. You know, it can be sometimes where everything just runs absolutely smoothly, but then there's other days where it completely goes to shit.
Only because it says, I wonder how noisy the signal wise his house is. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to ask him that. Awesome Tatum says no issue with Airlink in Steam VR unless I stream. Then it gets
Choppy at times.
choppy at times. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times with Steam, you have to remember that Steam likes to broadcast your signal in a full window. And what happens is unless you minimize that window, you are trying to render whatever is on your monitor as well as whatever's in your headset. And that's why you can have issues with Airlink. And it's really not even an Airlink issue. It's a Steam issue of trying to render both whatever is on the screen and then whatever's in your headset. It's a lot to do both. So if you can close one down, it will help you. Yeah, I'll check it out, guys. I'll check it out and see what it's all about and if it works well, and I'll let everybody know. I've heard mixed signals, I've heard people say it's been good, and I've heard some people say it's been terrible, to where like the software is terrible, it doesn't work at all.
Right. Well, can't please everybody.
Nope. D, Half-Life VR mod on Steam today. Did you go in and play yet?
No, because I got off work and came into this.
Me too.
I haven't
so,
done nothing.
so it dropped last night at it was like 9 or 10 p.m. The VR mod dropped on the Steam, and if
And
you
that's late,
own, yeah, it was so
right?
crazy. Yeah, but well, here's what happened. Wes and Roots and I were talking about what we wanted to cover for last night's show. We were talking all week about it, trying to figure it out, and we said, well, you know what, Half-Life VR mod's supposed to drop on Wednesday. So well, let's play that. I mean, we'll have enough time during the day on Wednesday to all jump in there for at least a little while, and get some Half-Life VR mod done. So we were all ready to go. So we're like, yeah, let's do this. And then I don't know, it must have been like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. Wes messages like, guys, we're gonna have to do something else because that mod, that the Half-Life VR mod doesn't drop until like 9 or 10 o'clock. So there's no way we'd have had a chance to get in there at 10 o'clock and then do the show a couple hours later. So, we
Right.
had to switch off of that. But I'm super excited about it, D. And I went as soon as it dropped last night. I went into Steam. As long as you own the game on your Steam account, you get the VR mod for free. And
Yeah.
basically, what happens? You pull, search Half-Life VR mod in Steam. It'll show
Mhm.
you a store page, and it'll just say claim, or it'll say whatever it is. It'll just say download or whatever. And because there's no charge for it. And then if you don't own it, when you click on it, it'll say you must own the source game, for to use this. But again, if you have it, it's really, really easy because once you download the VR mod, you don't need to do anything else, D. As long as you own the game, you just launch from the Steam, you hit play from the menu,
Cool.
from that game, and you're in it. You're in playing. There's no modding it. There's no dragging files. It's so easy to do. And we're playing Half-Life, the original Half-Life in VRD.
Which I haven't touched yet, man. I've only played Half-Life Alyx.
I know, right? Yeah, you haven't even had a chance to try Half-Life 2 yet.
I see, my problem is when I play games, I rarely finish them. So I don't
Join the
wanna
club.
not finish Half-Life Alyx, So I kinda wanna go through that first before I kinda dive too far into something else, that's gonna take me in that much. So, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Onakazi says, my connection is good, but I have Unify AP 10 feet away from me with all 2.4 gigahertz signals on a separate network. And that is another thing to help you too. If you are having issues in your household with Wi-Fi, if you can switch, if you can be on, if there's any way that you could have your gaming designated on a 5 gigahertz, on the 5 gigahertz network, and have everything else on the 2.4, separate it in that way. That's the way to do it. If you can do it that way, because it'll help you a lot. Like I have two separate routers. I have a 2 router system. So what I do is I have a router down here that's just for me and my setup. And then I have a basic router upstairs that's just for streaming, for Alexa, things like that. Anything I need that has that we're hooked up to upstairs, our phones or whatever. That's just that. So I have just a dedicated router just for me and my gaming and my rig. Um, let's see. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? Your Half-Life Alyx, are you going to be spoiled from Half-Life Alyx to the point where if you go play Half-Life 1, which came out, guys, when did Half-Life 1 came out? 25 years ago, something like that, probably.
What?
Oh, it was a long time. It has to be in the 90s, right? When did let me look. When did Half-Life Alyx release? Or not Half-Life Alyx, but Half-Life 1.
98, Onakazi says he
Was
thinks.
it 1998? Oh my god, dude.
Tatum says 2004.
Oh my god, we're getting different dates.
Mitch says 98. Oh.
But released on
I
Steam first, right? So, I mean, there might be different dates for different. But yeah, 1998. Half-Life was the first game released by Valve in 1998.
mean, I understand Half-Life Alyx is like one of the pinnacle VR games,
It
and
moved to
it's
Steam in 2003.
yeah. But I mean, that's
Have
that's
you? So
top.
you've never played it even flat, right?
No,
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll have fun with it. It's fun.
I like any game, man. I just as long if it can hold my attention, I don't care if the graphics aren't, Half-Life Alex, level. As long as it holds my attention and I don't get bored with it, whatever, man.
Yeah.
So,
It's, there was such a huge jump between Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Like, I've played through Half-Life a couple of different times, played it on different platforms, flat. I played the Quest, Dr. Beef, Half-Life mod. It's nostalgic, but it's not something I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna go play it, and I'm gonna have fun doing it, but it's not something where I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, this is, like, the best thing ever." I'm gonna be like, "This is cool," because it's Half-Life, right? But
right.
if it wasn't Half-Life, you'd be like, "Eh,
Mm,
okay, what am I looking at here?" You know what I mean? It's cool because of this nostalgic effect of it. Now, Half-Life 2, what they've been doing with that and what they're gonna continue to do with Half-Life 2 in VR, with all these different reshading and things they're gonna do and
mhm.
the dynamic lighting they're gonna put in it, that game looks great, plays great. There was such a departure between Half-Life because it was a long time between
Right.
Half-Life, the original game, and Half-Life 2. They were like completely different generations of gaming, and it was such a big jump. So to me, to still go in there, to go play Half-Life 2 right now, to me is super close to playing Half-Life Alex. Like I'm not a graphic snob where I have to have perfect things. Half-Life Alex is beautiful, don't get me wrong, and I love going in there just to be like, holy crap. But I have more fun in Half-Life 2 than I do in Half-Life Alex.
What?
It's a better game. It's the game itself is better. Half-Life Alex is great because of what it looks like.
Right.
The gameplay is fairly straightforward in Half-Life Alex. It's not real challenging. The story is a little bit, eh. Half-Life 2 is a freaking triple A awesome game. The experience is great. Make it in VR now, and it just brings it to the
Right.
next level for me.
But story
I don't
is
know.
only like a portion of it. So you can have a halfway decent story and some great, physics and just gameplay itself, And if you have great on both ends, right
Yeah,
on,
you
man.
need the you
But
need the package. Yeah, you need the package.
you know who
That's
else needs
why.
a package?
Yeah, she does.
My mom.
That's why one of the reasons, that in the Virtual Strangers and the year Half-Life Alyx came out, I did not vote Half-Life Alyx for Game of the Year. I
Mhm.
had to vote Saints and Sinners over Half-Life Alyx, and we were way in the minority. Everybody else wanted Half-Life Alyx, and I get it because
Right.
it's still probably the best looking VR game you're gonna play. But to me, the package of Saints and Sinners outweighed Half-Life Alyx, and that's why I gave it to Saints and Sinners. I mean, we're arguing like we're nickel and diming here. You're taking two
Right.
all-time great games, probably two of the best games, and trying to pick between the two. But to me, Saints and Sinners is an overall better game. Because the physics are amazing, the graphics are amazing, the story is great, the gameplay hook is way better.
But it's
Um,
scary.
it is scary, absolutely. Who's saying next is Half-Life 2 Episode 1 will be a scare fest. Absolutely. I cannot wait for the Half-Life 2. There was 2 other episodes of that they made, and I can't wait for the continuation of that because if you're into Half-Life Alyx and the story now, go back, play Half-Life, then play Half-Life 2, and then play the 1 and 2 episodes, and you'll get the complete story. There is a good story here, to be told, the whole thing.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for it. I'm gonna go in and try it. Again, I'm not gonna be the person that goes, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." You know what I mean? I'm gonna go in and go, "This is awesome. It's Half-Life in VR." I think I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna have fun with it. But then I'll probably never go back to it again. You know what I mean? This
Right.
is not something like Half-Life Alyx, you go back to every once in a while just to go, "Holy crap, this is amazing." Half-Life 2, another one where you go back, even after you beat it, just to go in and go, "Wow, this is just such a good game. The gameplay is great." Half-Life was fun, but it was fun 24 years ago. You know what I mean? It's just, I
Right.
don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? I want to do it now because it's Half-Life in VR and I want to get the
Right.
experience and go, wow, this is cool. But once
Right.
that is over for me, it's going to be over. You know what I mean?
Once it's
So
over, it's over.
it's over, D.
Yeah. But
Yep.
Onakazi, I just got to the part where I got out of the subway and back outside into the open, and I'm making my way up the elevator. That's where I had to stop. I don't know if I
Ooh.
gave a good
Well,
enough
you have a lot.
description.
Yeah, you got a bit to go yet.
I know, but I kept having that issue with the frames dropping. So for a while there, it became like I couldn't play it.
Yeah, you had
So,
some issues. Yeah, you
right.
had some issues for sure.
but it's all good
Um,
now. So.
Yep. Well, that 2080 Super should kick the ass out of Half-Life Alyx. You should
Oh,
be
yeah.
loving that thing, man. You should
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to turn it up on Ultra and play the crap out of it and be happy.
See, that's
Um,
where the issue was. Like I had it on high and fidelity or whatever, however they describe it in the menu system in there for Half-Life Alyx, but that's when I was getting the jank. After like 15, 20 minutes of playing, the frames just dropped.
I cannot believe how many people have not played Saints and Sinners. You haven't played it yet,
I
Dee.
haven't. I bought it. I have it.
Chris Oak says still need to try Saints and Sinners. Alakazam says never played Saints and Sinners.
You know
Guys,
what, Mash?
please. This is the best game in VR, period. I'm telling you right now.
Don't.
I mean, unless you have a zombie thing where you just cannot handle zombies, and there are people out there that can't. This is the best game in VR. I mean, unless you're like, man, I love cooking games. Hey, look
I
at.
do like.
If you're somebody who's like, look, Garden of the Sea is one of the best games ever. Maybe Saints and Sinners is not for you.
See,
Maybe
I like
Star
cooking
Tenders.
games, but
I know. Maybe Star Tenders for you, D.
oh.
Oh, seriously, D, you need to go play Saints and Sinners.
I know, but you said, and people in the chat
I'll
have
stream it
said
with
they
you.
want to see me. They want to
Can-
see me scared. So we
can
got to
we-
get that set up.
I'll set it up.
So
We
I
should do it
can do it.
We should do it for Halloween. Halloween night.
Well,
What
when
do you
is
guys think?
Halloween?
Halloween night, Q2C VR Gamer streams D playing Saints and Sinners. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'll stream it. We'll restream it. D playing Saints
That's
and
a
Sinners.
Monday, so I can't do it on a Monday.
Oh, son of a bitch. We'll do it that weekend.
Unless we do
Halloween
it that
weekend.
Saturday, the 29th.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We'll do it that weekend before Halloween. Seriously, people, it is the best
No.
game. It really is. I mean, it's amazing, and the way the Quest 2 version again, it's a lesser version than a PC version, of course it is, but it's still amazing. Like I don't know how they put it on that platform. I still don't. It's still one of the best looking games on the Quest 2. The physics is exactly the same. You're just losing some of the assets. So things are. Instead of having 7 cars in the street, you maybe have 2, maybe or 3. You know what I mean? Instead of going into a kitchen and having like, the doors of every cabinet on a kitchen cabinet and cabinets beyond, some of the doors will be off, or some of the drawers will, are going to be gone. Just
Right.
some of the assets are gone just to be able to do it. But the fact that they were able to do it at all is amazing. It's like, I don't know how they did it. God damn it. We should give away a Walking Dead Saints and Sinners key right now,
You know
D.
what?
Right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do that. But I
Walking
gotta
Dead.
add someone here.
Gamer Chick would approve of this little Saints and Sinners thing we're doing right now. Dark Angel has stopped in. What is going on, Dark Angel? What's going on? She says Halloweeny is a Monday. It is a Monday.
Yeah. But I love how Thomas of Nostril, you work with Eric and you're not scared already? Petrified. Send help.
Send help. Blink twice if you need help, D. Just twice. It's like more than twice.
I really need help.
She really, really needs it.
Snorted. Oh my god. Okay, let me know when you're ready for me to bust out the wheel.
We have a restream bot says, "Is that she plays VR over on Facebook?"
Oh, she is.
Hey, what is going
VR?
on? She plays VR. How are you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna give away Saints and Sinners. Now this is a Steam key, everybody. So if for some reason you do not have Steam and you are the winner, just let us know so we can respin it for somebody. I do apologize. I don't have a Quest key to give away right now. I will have one coming up in the future if it's something that you really wanted to win, just couldn't get a chance to do it. But if you can't win it, if you're not a Steam user, just let me know and we'll respin it, and then coming up in the future, probably within the next couple of weeks, I'll have some Quest keys to give away for Saints and Sinners. Rob Barry says it's so stressful. It is stressful. D, there is one point where you go to a school that was basically all boarded up, and it's dark inside. Like
I know
shit in
that's
dark.
the one scene that you said you want to see me piss my pants.
Yeah.
Dude, no. I don't want to do it. I changed my mind. I'm deleting it. I don't want to do it.
Dark Angel says she's going to tune up her loot. What are you playing with a loot? Are you guys playing Demio or something? That would be cool.
All right. You ready?
Ready? Let me bring it in. Where I need to put the wheel up for me, and I'll bring it in.
Oh, okay. I gotta do that first.
Stab, stab.
Stabby, stabby. Stabby McStabberson.
She plays VR. Says, have you all tried The Exorcist? That was actually one of the games that we were going to review last night because I have tried The Exorcist, Legion's VR a long time ago, but they just got a huge graphical upgrade with that. So you can now, it's now supposed to be way better, and it's something I probably will be getting into within the next few days. I think we're going to talk about it next week on Virtual Strangers. So if you haven't played Exorcist Legion VR and you're thinking about it, come see us in Virtual Strangers next Wednesday because I think we're going to talk about it then. Mr. Lord Beavis says Demio is teasing their next adventure in the PvP update. Yeah, they are. We love Resolution. Heck yeah. All right, so this is for Saints and Sinners Steam copy. Steam copy. So like I said, if you can't use the Steam copy, just let me know in chat. And Tycho Tech, take it easy, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We really appreciate it. Come back and see us anytime, man. We like having you here.
You ready?
Is the wheel gonna stop? Did you spin it yet, or
no?
Oh, no,
I've
it's
been
just spinning.
waiting for the word from you.
Creeper Betty is like, I thought it was spinning and was waiting. I thought it was waiting for it
No.
to stop.
I was waiting for you to give me the okay.
Spin that wheel, D.
All right.
Oh my god.
Now it's spinning.
That's funny. I thought the same thing. I'm like, wow, this wheel's taking a long time. Oh man.
And we.
Elkin Sam says,
God.
can't wait to play Demio and Pass Through with the Quest Pro, and that's one of the things you're going to be able to do with the Quest Pro is play Demio in your own living room.
Space. Oh,
Creeper Betty. Congratulations, Creeper Betty. I don't know if you already own Saints and Sinners, but congratulations. You just won a Steam version. If you do already own it, you can definitely gift it to somebody else you know and love. Give them the gift of Saints and Sinners because it's an amazing game. And if you don't own it, I want to watch you stream it. You should definitely stream it. So congratulations. That's awesome. What's such a good game. I love this game. It's one of it really is. I'm gonna need to do we need to do it like a top.
She doesn't have it on Steam.
Excellent. There you go. We need to do a top 25 list because I really need to make a decision and put down on paper somewhere, and have a definitive list of my all-time favorite games. I think before the end of the year, we need to do that for the channel. Myself and you and Todd, and maybe we bring somebody else in.
I don't have that repertoire
Well,
of gameplay yet.
Yeah, but you have access to so many games now because now that you have your computer, you're hooked up to Family Share with Roots and Wes and me.
Right.
So you have a lot of games that you can play now. So you just
Right.
you don't have to finish every game. Get in and try it. It's like a smorgasbord, D. You go in and taste. A little taste here, a little tase there. Jump around. Enjoy it. Spice of life, D. Spice of life. Go play some Garbage of the Sea. Go play some some Marine Verse. Oh, no, wait, no. Don't do any of those. Don't go play Beat Saber. No.
I've already got that. Come
on. Nobody plays Beat Saber anymore, do they? How was that new music pack from Beat Saber? Was it Lizard? Was it Lizard?
Lizzo, dude.
Lizard? I can't wait. This is so good.
Lizard.
Oh, it's not Lizard? I thought it was. I swear they said it was Lizard pack.
Lizzo.
I was like, who the hell is Lizard? I don't even know. I think they peaked at the Skrillex pack. What a barnstormer that was. So good. Skrillex. That was a banger. Skrillex. So good. Love Beat Saber.
Quick.
Oh my god, Onakazi. Just played Beat Saber yesterday. Why? Creeper Races, I saw you play it. I did not. Ever. Never. Too funny. All right, let's talk a couple things, then we're going to get the heck out of here, D. I want to touch on a couple of things. So, D, have you heard they announced the Pico Enterprise Edition of the Pico 4 is going to go on sale. It's going to go on sale for 900 euros, D, for the Pico.
China, right? Only in China?
Yeah. Is that the case?
That's what I thought I read in the craziness of my workday and everything. So, I don't know. Can anybody confirm that?
It's just China, yeah. It's yeah, but I don't know. To me, there's not enough here in the Pico 4 Pro to make it worth it for us. It's not because when you put Pro next to it, now all of a sudden you think this is a Quest 2 Pro, and it's not. There's not the things that are in the Quest Pro are not in this Pico 4, and you're like, oh, I can get a Pico 4 Pro for half the price of a Quest Pro. Well, you're not getting. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? It's not. They're not comparable. You know what I mean? They're not.
Right.
So just because one has color pass through doesn't mean it has AR capabilities and can do the things that the other one can do.
But isn't the color pass through just an overlay on the regular pass through? So I mean, it's not like it's
On which one, the Pro or I should say the Pro, the Quest Pro, or are you talking the Pico 4 Pro?
Crap, I don't know. There's so many headsets. Steve gets confused.
Oh man, yeah, it is. Let me read a list. So this is my Upload VR. They said I'll read the article and then we'll kind of see if we can pull some things from this. Like the consumer Pico 4, it has motorized lens separation adjustment, but the addition of eye tracking means it handles IPD adjustment fully, automatically. It's a first for a standalone headset. The system measures the distance between your pupils and the lenses move to match, so it'll automatically adjust your IPD for you. Let's see, what else does it do? So it's a variant of the Pico 4 with a gold front plate and 3 extra cameras to track your gaze and facial expressions, 1 for each eye and 1 for the lower face. It also uses LPDDR5 RAM, which is faster than the LPDDR4 RAM in the consumer model. The hardware is otherwise identical, but it runs business-focused systems. There's no mention here of anything with AR or anything like that. So,
And Michelle B's, they said Pro won't use the same app store. Really?
for the Pico,
Yeah.
that's very possible. It could have his own. It's very possible. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear that directly. Again, I was working all day long, so we rushed to get the show going. So I put these things in here, but I did not get a chance to see them. I wanted to just discuss them with all of you as I was seeing them directly. So
What up, Alex?
I can tell you this: the Quest Pro will not, and you already are seeing apps listed in the Quest App Store that are now listed as Quest, Rift, and Quest Pro compatible. So there's already games out there like the new Iron Man game. If you go look up the landing page in the Quest Store for Iron Man VR, you'll actually see Quest Pro is now listed as one of the headsets that can be used with that. So yeah, it's interesting. Again, this is an enterprise. It's not for us. You know what I mean? If you want it, to me, everything else that this does, go get the Pico 4. You don't need the Pro anyway. It's curious to see that they priced it at $900. They call it a Pro. Everybody calling these things the Pro are going to confuse people because again, if you think this is a Quest Pro, it's not. It's not. Yeah. And only in China, D. Only in China for the Quest Pro or for the Pico Pro. What do you think about that?
Yeah. That's what D thinks.
Yeah, you thinking? Like, no?
Yeah, no. That's what I said.
So my Pico 4 was supposed to be here on Monday, D. It's delayed. It's delayed in customs or something. I don't know. I talked to Pico and they're like, yeah, we haven't had an issue sending it. They're like, the tracking said it's stuck somewhere. And I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm like, D, I should have this thing Monday, man. Drive me nuts. I really should have had it the week before. Alex VR has stopped in. What is up, Alex? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. We appreciate it. Got a chance to play some After the Fall with Alex this week and Skiva and Creeper Betty. A few other people.
I did do a couple of rounds before my stuff went to
yeah, D had some jank and
stuff.
But yeah, I had some fun in there, man. It's
always a good time playing with those guys, man.
Oh yeah, it's a ball. It's a blast. So let's talk about Moss Book 2D. Moss Book 2 launches on Steam today at 1:00. It launched 1:00 Eastern time. You can now play Moss Book 2 PCVR. Let me ask anybody in chat, because again, I have a key. I have it on the Steam, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. They just sent us a key today for the game. It was embargoed. This is something that Wes knew about already. We kind of teased it last night a little bit on Virtual Strangers and had lots of people thinking and guessing what it was, even to the fact that we went into it. I was hearing from other people's discords that people were like trying to figure out what it was, and what we were talking about, and you know, people are like, "Oh, it's just Moss," but it's a big deal. It's not just Moss; it's Moss Book 2, and it's PCVR, which is something I've been waiting for because I played it on PlayStation when it originally came out. I played it for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I played the same exact hour and a half, 2 hours when the Quest version came out. Why? I didn't want to go any farther. I
Yeah.
wanted to see what the Quest 2 version was about so I could talk about it. But still didn't want to progress the story. I wanted to play the same exact part because what I want to do, I want to go in and play Moss Book 2 on PCVR and get the best experience I can
Right.
with it.
See, what D wants to do is G wants to play it on every platform all the way through because I have had some of the most fun playing book 1 and book 2 on my Quest. I can't wait to go back in on PC and play it all over again because Moss Book 2 it's beautiful on the Quest. The gameplay fantastic. So yeah, D's going to play it.
Yeah. Did you play Moss Book 1?
Yes, I finished Moss Book 1. I have not finished book 2.
Oh, really? How far are you in book 2?
I'm almost done with it.
Oh, nice. So now
Yeah.
are you gonna go finish it on Quest 2 and then go to the Steam version?
Oh, of
Or
course.
okay.
D can't leave that shit unfinished, dude.
Yeah.
No. Can't
You know
can't
what I
do it.
didn't know? I didn't have a chance to check, which I think this is only the Steam version. They haven't announced a Rift version of this yet. So if you own it on Quest 2 and you're waiting for that crossplay, I don't know if it's coming, D. I'm a little bit nervous. Do you think they would launch the both at the same time?
Right.
But a lot of people were thinking, "Hey, I'll buy it on Quest 2, and then when it comes out on PCVR, I'll get it automatically on the Rift store because it'll be crossplay." But I don't know if it's coming, D.
Hey, you know what? I have no problem dishing out another stack of cash to play that game again on PC. It's that good on the Quest.
It deserves
I
it.
have exactly. So, or if you don't wanna shell out the money, you know what? Put it on your wish list. That will go on sale at some point,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, I had a game on my wish list for a while. Excuse me, on Steam, just go on sale today, and I bought it, D. And it's a flat game. I know.
What?
I know. I've been wanting to play Deathloop for a long,
Mm,
long time, and I've been putting it off because I'm like, I don't have time to play a flat game, and it's $60. Actually, it was $70 already, like one time, and then it's been $60 for a long, long time. D, it was $23 today, 60% off on Steam, and I got my notification, and I'm like, I'm pulling the trigger because I want to see if I can reshade that shit and play it in VR. Like,
ooh,
I don't know if there's a profile for it yet in Reshade, but damn, there should be if there isn't. If any game should be played in VR, it should be Deathloop. It's a first
yeah.
person shooter. I mean, you should be able to get that set up in VR. So, I don't know if you can reshade it or not, but I'm gonna try. And if there's not, I'm gonna yell at somebody to make sure they get it in. I'll call PD. Get PD on it. Go get it. Go get that thing done, man. I want Deathloop. Um, Thomas McDonald says, "Me too. I've been tempted by Deathloop on sale. You know what happened to me? The PlayStation version went on sale, D, like a week ago. And it was same thing. It was $20 or something like
Mhm.
that. And I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And I'm like, ugh. If I get it on PlayStation, I can't reshade it. I need it on PC so I can reshade it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hold out and hope that the Steam version goes on sale. And boom, this week I got today I got the notification went on sale. Heck yeah.
Hey.
PD has a review with VR on it. Cool. With VR for Deathloop. Is it Reshade though, or is it I hope it's not Vorpex because I just don't want to do anything Vorpex anymore. I'm kind of done with Vorpex. If it's Reshade, I'm all over it. Reshade's so easy and it looks so good. It's done so well. Ghost Runner Reshade is one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh,
So
see,
good.
that's one that I wanna play, like,
That's a
really
Twitch.
bad.
That's a Twitch. You'll love it, dude. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing I haven't touched yet with this PC. I haven't touched any mods or anything like that yet.
Oh, cool. So on the contest, if you have a PlayStation Plus middle tier, you get that game included in the collection. Nice.
Mhm.
Deathloop is I've seen people play it. Roots played it, streamed it for a little bit when he originally got it for the PlayStation. He liked it, and he just for some reason never went back to it. I've gone to a lot of shows where I've seen developer talks. I've seen 2 separate developer talks now from the team from Deathloop talking about the building the campaign of Deathloop and and developing that game, and I've been super fascinated by it, and I've always wanted to play it. So I'm gonna get into it, D, and I'm gonna hopefully
Yeah.
appreciate it.
All
If not,
right.
maybe I'll stream it flat. I can talk to everybody and see everybody. Stream it flat at the end of the night or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You
You know what else?
I'm saying?
I got you.
What?
But you know what? We still have
Lots of shit to give away?
3 things to give
Holy
away,
crap!
dude.
Let's do it.
And we're already almost 2 hours into this
Yeah, we need to get
shindig.
this thing over with because I think I'm gonna go play some After the Fall. I've gotten like 2 hours sleep, but I think I haven't played
It's not
After the
sleep,
Fall.
that's a nap, yo.
Really? Yeah,
Nap.
I know. I'm not kidding. I got done with Virtual Strangers at like I don't know, it was like 3 a.m. and I went and edited that video for the earpods. I didn't get done until 5:30 editing that video, and then I got up for my meetings at 8. So I've been going all day. But Radar Run says it's almost hoodie weather here. It is hoodie weather here, and that's why I'm wearing the new Q2C hoodie. Look at that, D. New logo.
Nice. Nice.
New logo. It's rocks. I love it, man. So good.
I like it a
I think
lot.
maybe we'll do a hoodie coming up soon. We haven't done a hoodie in a long time. This might be time for a hoodie, right?
Yeah, it is getting chilly. I've had the heat on for the past 3 days.
So let's see. Creeper Betty won Walking Dead, and let's do Walkabout Minigolf real quick. How's that?
Okay.
Whoever wins this has to come in and play with us this weekend. You have to, or you can't win it. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want to, you can. So, all right, do you give me a wheel? We'll get Walkabout Minigolf.
Alright.
And Mist is coming soon for Walkabout Minigolf D. Mist coming soon.
Hold on 1 second.
No worries, and
here.
don't wait for me. Hit that wheel whenever you're ready. You can just spin it.
Okay. I
That's
gotta relink the Google Sheet real quick because guess what? Jank.
Yeah, there's
So,
always jank.
1 second.
Chris Oak says, gotta grind some prototypes tonight. Hell yeah. D, we need some prototypes.
All right.
Mepper says, does Walkabout look any different between PC and Quest 2 versions? I don't believe so at all. I played on both, and I don't think it looks any different.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Ready, rock and roll. Let's give this thing away and get whoever this wins this in with us tonight, or on Saturday.
Who's it?
Dark Angel says, "Oh, I was so freaking tired last night. I put on Virtual Strangers stream and I knocked out before before we went live. Woke up and the show was already over. That's because it was a complete nightmare jank fest. Dark Angel. It was me and Wes. Roots decided that Roots was having some issues, also technical issues, so he didn't even come on the show. He was going to take the night off. Me and Wes were going to pop through it, get everything done, and then Wes's internet went down 3 different times and we just ended up had to end it. You know what I mean? So, congratulations to Dave.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I don't know.
Hell yeah, that's an awesome name, dude.
Ta-da.
Congratulations, Dave. Thanks for being here, hanging out, and congratulations for winning Walkabout Minigolf. If you claim your key, you need to email Todd at lamplighter@gmail.com. That's lamplighter with 2 R's. LAMP. Is it YGHTER, right? Lamplighter. Yeah, that's LY, not LI. And then 2 R's at gmail.com. Get to it with Todd, and he'll get you the key for that. And same thing for Creeper Betty, or you can get me, Betty. I'll take care of that one for you too. But congrats, Dave. That's a great game. And if you want to come in and stop in and play some Walkabout Minigolf with us maybe this Saturday, that would be cool too. It'd be fun. We like to get the community involved, D.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get through. You know what? Let's just give away the keys. Let's just do it now.
Okay.
Let's just get them done with, because I have a couple announcements I want to make real quick, and then we're going to sign out of here and get out of here.
We got Among Us.
I have some big news I'm going to tell everybody about tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. We got some big cool shit coming. All right. So what do we got? Just Among Us? Oh, we got Among Us and the Kiwi strap. Let's do Among Us real quick, and then we'll do the Kiwi strap last.
All right. Un momento, por favor. What's with the freaking jank?
El Kazam says, can't wait for Game Pass for Quest. That's going to be super cool, man. To be able to just jump in your headset and play a Game Pass game on a huge screen inside your headset. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait. That would get me back into some flat gaming, I think, if I could do it inside a VR headset, There are flat games I absolutely love, and Game Pass is great. I'm a big fan of like Gears of War, and I would go back and play some of the Gears of War games, especially the first or second one. If I could play them in a VR headset, on a big screen, I would do that. That would be cool.
All
I'm
right. You ready?
Hit it, D.
All right, hitting it.
Yeah, I mean, Moss is not cheap. You know what I mean? It's not a cheap game. It was 40. I think it was 49 for $39.99 at launch, but it's worth every penny. To me, it's a $50 game. I probably would pay $50 for it.
Karina.
Hey, Karina Stimson, congratulations on winning Among Us. And this is one game I know that nobody has yet, D, because it's not out yet. So Karina Stimson wins Among Us. And Karina, so basically the day it launches, just message me and remind me, because I might forget. But I'll have it in here anyway. I'll have it in here that we, I know on a note that we need to give it to you. But just message me and I will send it to you. And we'll get you the key on the day it launches. I want to catch this Mash. It's $29.99 now, both on Steam and Quest. That's a steal. For Moss Book 2 for $30 is a steal for that game. That is all day long a $50 game that they're selling now for $30, man. It's one of the best games you're going to play in VR. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to play the PC version. Here's what I hope though. Please let the PC version look way better than the Quest 2 version. Not way better, but make it look better. Like I hope it's not just a port of the Quest 2 version.
I mean,
'Cause
it
then
already
I would
looks
be
good
disappointed.
in
It
the
does, but
Quest,
it does.
but oh my god, if it's anything like After the Fall in the Quest compared to how it's improved graphics wise on PC,
I know,
it's gonna
right?
be great.
Oh, Quick
Great.
Cosplays says I have to leave, but I need to hear this announcement. Oh, you got to stay just for a few more
Okay,
minutes.
well, let's hurry up and do
All
we
right.
want to spin this Kiwi?
Yeah, let's spin the Kiwi. This is for
All
the
right.
Kiwi Audio Elite Strap.
Here we go.
We have a review coming up of this soon. Todd will get the review done, and but this unit is yours. I'm not even going to take it out of the box. You have it right away, and we'll send it to you. Just let me know. I'll send it to you, and then we'll do this announcement. D. Got some cool stuff coming.
Bluebell.
Hey, congratulations, Bluebell. Spin the Kiwi, Creeper Betty says. Bluebell, congratulations on winning the Kiwi Audio Elite Strap. That's awesome. You're gonna love it. It's really good. It's the Kiwi is still one of my favorite head straps, D. Like, I actually don't have. I have my Bobo. I have the Bobo on right now because it fits better with the Conquest earphones than the Kiwi does. But I actually took the middle head strap off of the Kiwi and I put it on the Bobo.
That's why I was kind of
so much better.
confused earlier when you told me to watch the video. I'm like, you said it's your
Like, what's
Bobo,
he
but then
wearing?
I
It
saw the
is.
Kiwi strap in the middle. I'm like,
Yeah. The Kiwi has that thick strap in the middle that's just super comfortable for me. So I actually took it off the Kiwi, put it on the Bobo, and it's like the perfect combination right now. I love the Bobo for the batteries. I love the Kiwi for the way it feels and the way it fits in, with the top strap. And but this is going to be great with the audio. These are really well done for an inexpensive Elite strap that has audio built into it. They're really good. So congratulations, Bluebell. That's awesome. All right, D, we have some cool stuff coming up in the group and in the YouTube channel. And this is what I'm going to announce. So we have a couple of companies that are going to be coming in, that developers, I should say, that are going to be coming in to talk to us here. And they want to promote some stuff. And I've been talking to them, and we're going to do some giveaways in the group. And, like, what's that, Eric? You're going to give away some keys? No, we're not going to give away keys. We're going to give away. I'm not going to say who it's by yet because I won't announce it till next week. But we are going to have a giveaway for one of those, D.
Captain America shield?
Nope. One of those.
The hammer? Mjolnir?
Nope. An X16 B haptics vest. We're going to give away. Brand new X16 B haptics vest. We're going to give away in the group. More details on it next week. It's going to be amazing. We have some very cool stuff coming. The people are going to be doing some promotion. We're going to run this thing for a few months, or not a few months, for a few weeks. And then we are going to draw a winner. You're going to have multiple chances to enter. So if you are on top of things, you're going to have up to like 7 or 8 chances to get in and win this thing. So we'll tell you how to do it. Wait come hang out with us next Thursday. We'll have more details. But D, that's not it. It's not over.
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. So next week, also, I'm not going to say who yet, but we're going to have a special guest in studio next week. And when they come in, we're going to announce a giveaway that's going to happen. And it's going to be 1 month. Again, multiple entries. And in between the YouTube channel and the Facebook group, you are going to have a chance to win a Quest 2. Brand new Quest 2. So if you already have one, you can give one away. You can get 2 of them, whatever. But we're going to be giving away a Quest 2. So running at the same time, we're going to be giving away a B Haptics vest. Also going to give away a Quest 2. And I'm not going to spell any more, but that's just not it. We have more coming. D.
But wait, there's
more, but I'm not going to say now. I think that was enough. That was enough to talk about now. But I said
gotta leave a little tease.
We have even more coming on our push for 5,000 subs on the YouTube channel. Now we're trying to break 5,000 before the end of the year. I'm going to announce something at the end of October that is going to run until we hit 5,000 subs. It is going to be the giveaway of all giveaways, and it's going to be not just one thing. It's going to be multiple things, and it's going to be multiple big things. This is going to be like no giveaway you've ever seen before. We're going to try and push. We're going to make a big hard push to get some serious people in here, and I think we can do it. And it's going to be amazing. We have a lot coming up. Things are getting very interesting, in VR. They're getting very interesting on Q2C VR Gamer, and I'm glad that you guys are all here to be part of it with us, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of stuff going on. We're going to do this Val event. That's going to be a big for us. It's going to be a lot of fun to do our show live from there. And get some of those content creators to come in and talk to us on, live on the show floor. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Todd is going to be taking a trip. I'm not going to say where yet, but he's going to be going into Europe to see a major developer with some other major content creators. I'm going to be heading to the VR Awards. So we have lots of stuff going on the channel. And again, glad all you guys are here to be part of it, and we appreciate it. And we're going to pay it back. Trust me, we're going to pay it back every week with games and stuff and straps and strap-ons. No, I didn't say that. What? What are you talking about? You know who else likes? Never mind.
Yeah, stop!
I meant head straps, D. I meant, why do you got to go there? Why do you have to put your mind in the gutter constantly?
D, what are you doing, D? Why are you talking these things?
Oh my god!
D,
We need to. We've hit the point of no return. Oh my god. Pull the plug.
we gotta stay now.
Outro. Rails. We are off them. Breathe.
I love you guys. That's amazing. Too funny. You know I meant head straps. Why do you gotta say these things, D? Oh man, too funny. I love ending the show these ways. It's fantastic. This is my favorite part. Top quality. Val just called. They canceled.
Oh, they're out.
Oh man, too funny. All right, I think that is going to be it for our show tonight, guys. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. We always have a good time doing it. We got through it all tonight. It was amazing, and we did it. We did it, D. And we're going to keep Todd in our thoughts with everybody he's going through, and we'll see what's going on with him. Make sure everything's okay. But we'll see everybody next week, and make sure you guys come and see us Saturday night, because we're going to do cool stuff Saturday night. Saturday Night Live, probably start around early this week, maybe like 7 p.m. We're going to start early because we have some things we're going to do. Maybe hang out with some virtual strangers guys on Saturday as well, because we're going to do maybe a little co-stream action. We'll see. Shh, I didn't tell you that. We're going to do something cool on Saturday, so come hang out with us. We're going to do some Walkabout. We're going to do some Synth Riders. We're going to do some probably after the fall, but it'll be cool.
Probably. Come on.
Yeah, we're
Really?
definitely going to do it. All right, guys, that is going to be it for us tonight. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next week. Maybe. Do you know how to end the show? I forgot.
You flip the switch.
What's
Pull
is
the
there a
plug.
switch? I didn't know there was a switch.
No,
You're
dude.
supposed to know this.
I don't
No, I'm just
produce this stuff.
kidding.
I
All right,
produce
guys.
the funny.
That's
not
it. We do the
the
funny.
show.
We do the funny. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a good night.
I guess.